our weekly Bhagavatam study. So, in our previous classes, we saw how, being defeated by the Asuras, the Devatas took shelter of Brahma, who took them to the milk ocean, where they offered wonderful prayers unto Supreme Lord, and Supreme Lord appeared. Then again they offered prayers and they submitted their problem. Then Lord suggested, please make a truce with the Asuras and churn the milk ocean, during which whatever objects you may get, don't fight for them. When Asuras ask, give them, but endure until you get nectar. And I will make sure that only you will be able to drink the nectar, not the Asuras, because they don't deserve that nectar to be drunk by them. So then Devatas were trying to do, they went and made truce, and from there their struggle started. Whenever they have problem, they used to pray to the Lord, and Lord personally used to help them. First of all, they were not able to lift the mountain. They lifted and they would carry a little bit, and mountain fell upon them. So Lord himself came and lifted the mountain, kept on the back of Garuda, rejuvenated all the Devatas and Asuras, took them on the back of Garuda all the way up to milk ocean. Then Lord told Garuda, you leave. Then they summoned Vasuki, saying that you will also get nectar. They started churning. Suddenly, the mountain fell into the water. Then Lord again appeared as Kurma, so that the mountain does not sink into the water. It stayed at a particular position. Then they began to churn. As they began to churn, the snake, unable to tolerate the pain because of constant rubbing against the mountain, started oozing poisonous smoke, which made the entire area dark, and people were getting frustrated and unable to see each other, unable to do any activity. Then Lord produced rains, threw away the smoke, and kind of removed the exhaustion from all the people. Then Lord understood it is very difficult, these people cannot do much. So then Lord entered into the snake as the mode of good ignorance, entered into Asuras as the mode of passion, determination, and entered into Devatas as the mode of goodness, as perseverance. And he himself joined the party of Devatas, and also he stood on the top of the mountain as Sahasrabahu, the Lord of 1,000 arms. Then they began to churn. That churn caused a lot of turbulence in the ocean. All the timingalas and fishes, they were feeling we kuch pralay hone wala. But in no time, there appeared Alahal, Kalakutavish. And the poison is so much, the fumes are gradually spreading far and away, and people are, those who are breathed their smell, they are falling down. But since it is going slowly, they got some gap to escape from there, and they asked Lord what to do. Lord said, go to Lord Shiva. They all went to Lord Shiva. They appeased Lord Shiva. They submitted their problem. With the permission of Mother Parvati, Lord Shiva came there and collected the entire nectar into his two palms and drank it. Though the poison is so much, but he kind of condensed everything and put into his small palms, and he drank, but he did not swallow. He kept it in the throat only. So his throat, which was actually golden color, became black, Neela. That's why he became Neelakanta. So then they began to churn. So many products came, one after the other, one after the other. I think the first product was Uchchaishrava. Horse came. Bali Maharaj took. Then elephant came. No one took. Indra told, no problem, keep it aside, later on we'll use. Then 8 elephants were produced. No one used. They went to Brahma. Brahma told, okay, don't worry. You go down below the Bhumandala and carry the Bhumandala. I'll give you some service. Don't worry. So then there is Parijata tree. Devatas sent it to heaven. And then there are who else came? Like this, different personalities came. There came Kaustubamani. Lord Ajita said, Devatas looked at Lord Ajita. Lord Ajita kind of said, okay, let me have that. So Devatas took it and they presented it to Lord Ajita, Kaustubhamani. Then there appeared Apsaras. They were sent to heaven. Then what else? Purna Kumbha appeared and so many things appeared. And then there appeared Mother Lakshmi. So when Mother Lakshmi appeared, the Devatas were looking at Mother Lakshmi as Vijay Lakshmi, that mother who will offer them victory. And Asuras are looking at Mother Lakshmi as Dhana Lakshmi, who will offer them good amount of wealth. But Lord Vishnu is not looking at her. But she was looking for a suitable husband, and she established the glorious position of Lord Vishnu and accepted him as her husband, the Lord of everyone. So in that way, we discussed elaborately that this is what we can see, the teachings of Sri Sampadaya. Here Mother Lakshmi establishing the supreme most glorious position of Lord Vishnu, as well in the 10th canto, Mother Rukmini also establishes the position of Lord Krishna while discussing with Lord Krishna only. So these two chapters we can take as the teachings of Sri Mother Lakshmi. So then after Mother Lakshmi appeared, there appeared Varuni. So Asuras took immediately, Varuni Amar le chahiye. So like that. Then in no time, Lord Dhanvantari appeared with a nectar pot. When Lord Dhanvantari came out with a nectar pot, the Devatas were looking at Lord Dhanvantari, a transcendental form. They were so much attracted to the transcendental form, they became stunned. All the Devatas. But Asuras do not have that kind of attraction towards Lord. So Asuras are looking at nectar pot. Devatas are looking at lotus face of Lord, Supreme Lord. So Lord and Devatas are looking at each other, they became stunned. Asuras took that opportunity, stole away that nectar pot. And while taking away, everyone says, I shall drink first, I shall drink first. Aham purvam, aham purvam. And the weak demons are saying that, no, how can you say that? We also worked, Devatas also worked, everyone should get the respect to share. Yeah, you can drink first, but make sure that everyone will get something. Like that they were saying. Then Devatas after some time, the Asuras are fighting among themselves. The Devatas came into senses and they were looking at Lord Dhanvantari. Lord Dhanvantari was smiling. See, I brought nectar. You have two options, nectar pot and me. But you are looking at me, nectar pot gone. What I can do? So Lord Dhanvantari disappeared. Then they took shelter of Lord Ajita. Lord Ajita slightly smiled and he disappeared and he appeared as a Mohini Murti. And as the Asuras were running away, the Mohini Murti came in the opposite direction and they began to look at Mohini Murti instead of looking at Pat. And they began to inquire with her, who are you? Are you married? Whose daughter are you? Etc. Etc. If you are looking for a husband, I'm the most worthy candidate, something like that. So she said something. You want fan? Dhire, dhire, sambal. मुझे नहीं चाहिए संभाल के हिलाओ मत. So they were like discussing with each other. They said that some of the Asuras they proposed that, see, whatever it is, I believe that you are going to marry me, so I'll give you this nectar part and you distribute a little bit to others and bring it to me, the remaining. So I speak as if the most generous person. So you do the needful, something like that. So he said, we completely trust you. You please distribute this nectar to all of us. Now they are speaking as if the most generous person. Till now they were saying that I am the first person to drink. But Mohini Murti said, oh, no one trusts a woman like me. So then they said, she actually said that I am like Vrishali category of prostitute. So then they said, no, you cannot be like that. You are the most chaste worthy lady and how can you say like that? We have complete trust on you. You do whatever you want. So just to attract her trust, They began to say like that. Okay, you want me to do whatever I want? No problem. So go all of you and take bath and wear fresh clothes, perform achaman and morning ablutions and come back and sit in two queues. Devatas one queue and Asuras one queue. So they sat. The Devata leaders started here and they sat in this line. Asura leader started that line and they came here. So Mohini Murthy started with Asura's leader. As if she was about to serve him, he said, no, no, not now, afterwards. Like that, slowly, slowly, she passed through the entire Asura line. And they turned this side. Here, Devata's head is there. And she began to serve Devata's head. When Asuras are looking at her, you don't worry. These people are intolerant. They don't have any patience. I'll give them a little bit. I'll give them like this and I'll come to you. Because once you go this line, the first person will be the Asuras leader. So like that, you are serving. All the Asuras are patiently waiting, hoping that she will ultimately deliver to me remaining things. But there are two people who could not. They understood. ये तो कुछ चल रहा है. Some goof off is going on. So Rahu and Ketu, they came and sat in between Sun and Moon, who apparently seems to be at the last, at the end of the line. So Ketu was sitting first, and then Rahu was sitting. Right. One of the two were already served, Sun or Moon served. Then Ketu was served. Ketu swallowed it. It went into his abdomen. And Rahu, then when nectar was given to Rahu, Sun and Moon identified these two are Asuras. Previously, only they understood they are Asuras, but they did not say anything. The Lord himself is doing the needful, so Lord will know. So, but then they said, my dear Lord, Asuras, you are giving them. Something like that. Then Mohini Murthy changed her form, invoked Sudarshana, cut off their neck. Because Ketu already swallowed, the nectar is inside the abdomen, the head burnt to ashes, the abdomen remained as it is intact. And the nectar is still in the mouth of Rahu, the mouth remained intact and the body burnt to ashes. So Brahma is there, the sages are there, nectar was given, what to do? Something should be done. Because these two people became, in one sense, Amara. They will live for one mantra. They can't die in between. Whatever you do, they will not die. So nearby there was a snake which came sometime back to drink the poison when Lord Shiva was drinking. They cut off the neck of the snake. They joined the head of the snake to Ketu's body, the tail of the snake to Rahu's head. That's how both of them were rejuvenated. And Brahma made them as in charges for two planets. That planet to which Rahu was in charge, that planet became known as Rahu Graha. And the planet to which Ketu was made in charge, that became known as Ketu Graha. So like that, last maybe Sun or Moon who was there, he was given nectar. Nectar is over. Complete okay. So that is where we stopped. The last concluding verse was, even though both endeavored, but Devatas got nectar, Asuras did not get nectar. What is the difference? The difference is Devatas have followed whatever Lord said. They have taken complete shelter of the Supreme Lord. So Lord made sure that they will get the nectar. Asuras neither took shelter nor followed nor listened to Supreme Lord. So they were cheated. Even though in spite of endeavoring, they were cheated. So cheating to ho gaya. Does Asuras keep quiet? They will not keep quiet. Now they will raise their weapons. So this chapter and next chapter will talk about the battle between Devatas and Asuras. It's all about battle only. The two chapters are all completely battle. We'll see what we can discuss. There's nothing to discuss much. We'll read through. The 10th chapter describes how after the Lord disappeared, Lord Ajita offered nectar to Devatas, then he disappeared. Till now, he was mediating, he was helping in every aspect. At this point of time, you drank nectar, now you fight. Aisa karke, Lord disappeared. The demons and the Devatas wages war, and how the Lord made his appearance when the Devatas were overpowered by the demons Maya. So they were fighting. Fight went on smoothly for some time, but at one point of time, the demons have created so many illusions. The Devatas could not do anything. In spite of drinking nectar, also they could not do anything. Again, they prayed to Lord Vishnu, Lord Ajita. Then again, Lord Ajita came to assist Devatas. So that was the chapter. So at the end of the chapter, Lord appears, and whom Lord fights, that is explained in the next chapter. No, Lord knew, but Lord want to show to the world what this nectar can do. Now, normally, in Rajasya Yajna, what did Lord Krishna do? Same Sura Chakra. Cut off the neck of Shishpal. Shishpal died. But here, they should die. But they did not die. That is the efficacy of the nectar. Somebody may say, oh, nectar काम करेगा नहीं करेगा किसको पता है? You don't have to wait. अभी दिखाता हूँ example, live example. So in order to show the efficacy of the nectar, Lord allowed Ketu and Rahu to drink it. And then cut off their necks and show to the world. देखो सिर्फ head भी चलेगा alive है. So because the nectar is so powerful that even with head, Atma is still survived in that head. No, no. No, no. Yesterday we were discussing, yesterday morning, Siddhama Prabhu was asking same question. Should devotees pray to Devatas or not? Like this, basically this Graha, Shanti, Dosh, Graha Dosh, Nivarana, etc. So actually, to be rightly speaking, it is not that neither Rahu or Ketu are creating havoc, nor Shani or Mangala is creating havoc, nor Surya or anybody else is creating havoc. It is actually our past karmas are coming through them. They are simply an instrument of our past karmas. So we cannot blame them. It is our own karma coming through them. So in that way. So the effect which was coming through Rahu or Ketu is bad. But it is nothing but our own effect only. The result of our own past activities only. It is not that they are जानबूझ के दे रहे. Yeah, that point also we discussed yesterday. See, if one can tolerate, if one can practice bhakti in spite of all these troubles offered by the tapatraya, adhyatmika, adi bhautika, adi daivika, then no problem. If somebody is unable to tolerate, thoda sa cure karne ka, because we had Muralidhar Prabhu also. Muralidhar Prabhu is a doctor. Somebody has tooth pain, what they will do? They will go to dentist. They should not go to dentist. Why they should go to dentist? If there is a physical problem, we are going to doctor. We are going to allopathy doctor, homeopathy, Ayurveda, this Veda, naturopathy. So many doctors are there. So sometimes we need to, if we have some subtle problem, we need to take shelter of subtle doctors also. Why not? Huh? Huh? That is your this thing. I mean, normal doctors also there are so many. There is RMP, MBBS, MD, DM doctors are there. Where you want to go, it's up to you. You find out na which doctor is good one, which is super specialty doctor. You make all the endeavor. Same way here also you have to find out. Uh, uh, uh. See, I'll tell you one thing. All of you are parents, your children. When children commits a mistake, parents become angry. But after committing the mistake, if the children says sorry, गलती से हो गया, does the anger will reduce or not? Okay, गलती I mean माफी मांगा नहीं अभी, तो वो है मन में है, अभी डांटा नहीं but मन में है. Next time when they do another mistake, what will happen? There is double anger. Last time में किया मैं चुप रहा था, वापस वही कर रहे. So at least At that time, if they say sorry, thoda kam hoga. So doing some Shanti Puja is like saying sorry. मेरा थोड़ा गलती हो गया, थोड़ा माफ कर दो. Something like that. अब चलेगा अभी सारे बोलने दो. Last गलती, current गलती, सब गलती का सारी. So something like that. It reduces. It reduces. Yeah. Thanks. Something like that. That's what we were discussing yesterday. So that is the background, because since 2 weeks we did not have any class. I just went through the previous this thing. Since anyway it is fight only, we can go through quickly. There are so many verses, but no purports. Fight में क्या purport रहेगा? So we can quickly. But any questions till now? What we discussed based on that, or any previous classes questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, your voice is very low. Little louder you speak.
Can you hear Prabhuji now?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, just now what you were discussing with the devotees offline, means suppose if it is our karma, then doing puja for Devatas, and means suppose a devotee is on the pure devotional path, he is worshipping the Supreme Lord, but he is going to Devatas and doing some Shanti Puja or something like that. So where exactly it will stand, Prabhuji? Because we are worshipping the Supreme Lord, and then for our karmas, if any, any, what we say, lesser punishment we should get, that prayers we are going and doing to Devatas. So how it will work? I am very confused about it.
No, actually, pure devotees will not be bothered. कुछ problem आएगा तो भी चलेगा, भी क्या करे? They will have tolerance. A lot of tolerance is there. They will move on. Problem रहेगा नहीं रहेगा ऐसा चलता रहेगा. But I'm saying, if somebody is not so pure, the problem is so severe, the one somebody is not able to tolerate, then we can seek some remedy. Because the example which I gave, physical prayer problems, we get fever, we get cough, we get so many problems. Are we not taking shelter of any doctor? We definitely. So in that way, it is not that we should be running after them every now and then. When some problem is so severe, so genuine, so difficult to tolerate, then because of that problem we are not able to practice bhakti only, then what is the point?
Yes, Prabhuji.
But at the same time, that is not the ultimate goal of life. Na? Just like we go to allopathy doctor, take medicine and continue on with our daily routine. Same way, there also go and do the different, go on with the routine of practicing bhakti. So we were saying that, like Vrajavasis are also worshipping the Devatas. Mother Srimati Radharani worshipping Surya Dev, Nanda Maharaj was worshipping Lord Shiva. It is not that they are worshipping them as treating them as Bhagavan. For them, Bhagavan is Lord Narayana. Every Vrajavasi knows that Bhagavan is Lord Narayana, Krishna is their darling child. So they do continuously worship Lord Narayana in their respective homes, but whenever the occasion comes, like Mahashivratri, they worship Lord Shiva. Ganesh Chaturthi, they worship Lord Ganesh, or something like that. See, that worship is like their family routine or whatever we can say. Like Nanda Maharaj said, because our parampara, our ancestors are worshipping Indra every year, the day after Diwali. So we are doing it. So Lord Krishna convinced them lovingly, no, let us worship Govardhan. They did that also. Because they love for Krishna so much, they could not say no to Krishna. So it is like that. At the same time, Lord Krishna himself accompanied them for a Mahashivratri festival. They went to Kamevan where they were sleeping in the night. One python came and swallowed Nanda Maharaj. About to swallow, swallowed already. Lord Krishna delivered the snake. I mean, he himself went along with them to celebrate Shivaratri. He could have denied it also. See, philosophy should be proper. Because having understood the philosophy, Krishna Supreme Personality of Godhead, taking shelter of Devatas means it is like taking the helping hand of our senior Vaishnava. Now here also we have some issue. We take guidance from our senior devotees. So Devatas are also our senior devotees only. We can take their guidance. So something like that.
I understood what you are telling, but there are 2 points which I don't understand in this. Is First thing is, means when we are talking about Brajavasis, whether it is a Surya Puja of Radharani or whether it is a Katyayani Puja of Gopis, means they are doing it for the pleasure of Krishna or for achieving Krishna. So
Yes.
there means there is no other ulterior motive. They are not doing the Devata Puja for mitigating their own physical suffering. But when we are talking about the devotees, it is for mitigating their suffering because they are not able to tolerate it. That is one thing. Second thing is, Prabhuji, like suppose when somebody is worshipping the Supreme Lord, and then when somebody is not able to tolerate something, he is going to Devata. Isn't it the breach in his devotion? Because we say akamo sarva kamo va moksha kamo udaradhi. So whatever desire you have, go to the Supreme Lord. Don't go to anywhere else. That's what we say. But then how to understand? जब नहीं सहन हो रहा है तभी देवताओं के पास जा रहे हैं because they are senior Vaishnavas. It is difficult to understand.
See, I can understand your point. So why to go to different devatas? We can ask Lord only. Yes, there are some devotees. That's what we also do, na? Whenever some devotees are in trouble, we pray to Narasimha for their speedy recovery and protection. Whenever senior sannyasis are in trouble, we all pray to Narasimha. So that also we are doing.
Yeah, because
So it is
when
not
we
that I'm
go to
doing. See,
Devatas, then
ultimately, one point I'm just trying to conclude with this. Yes, here the thing is that we kind of distinguish. Like we have so many doctors of specialization. Different doctors have different specializations. Like that we distinguish. Same way, in order to address such kind of problems, the devatas are kind of super specialty. I mean, I'm not advertising it like that, but that is how we treat them. So that's how, okay, ये problem के लिए इनके पास जाना पड़ेगा, इनके पास जाते हैं. But Lord Krishna is like general doctor, general medicine. He is the one point solution for all the problems.
yeah, that's
Yes.
what I feel, because then it depicts, no, Prabhuji, that one who goes to Devatas for mitigating the physical sufferings, that means there is a breach in the faith in Supreme Lord, that he will not be able to mitigate my suffering. I will need some other specialist regarding this.
Okay, then I same question was asked by Muralidhar Prabhu. Then I asked him, Prabhuji, what is the frequency of people visiting your hospital? Usme how much percentage devotees are there? How much percentage regular people are there? Muralidhar Prabhu told that most of the devotees, the majority are devotees only. Muralidhar Prabhu also asked same question. Then I said, I mean, then no devotee should come to you. Why they are coming to you?
Why they should not go to him?
But going to dentist is like breaching our faith on the Supreme Lord then.
That means, so Prabhuji, if you are talking that way, means if I need grains in the house, everything is over, then I will go to Supreme Lord. Please fill up. I will not go to the grocery shop.
See,
It is saying
at
like
least
that.
as of now, we are not on that level. We are not on the level of Srivas Thakur, where I will clap 3 times if you give me food. Okay, if you don't give me food, I will die. So at that level, we are not. We do all the practical arrangements for our daily requirements and all. We do it. That doesn't mean that. see, everyone requires that kind of faith also. So that is there. So when we are not questioning somebody is good, somebody bad, but as of now, wherever we are, accordingly we have to live. We cannot prematurely act like a high level devotee and all. So that much is there.
Okay, Prabhuji.
But the subject will never end. It keeps going on. Balaram Shakespeare also discusses about it elaborately so much. He had a strong point because the devotees keep discussing so much. He only says one answer. We should not take shelter of devatas. We should not go for astrology, all these things. And all.
Yeah, like many senior devotees say, Prabhuji, that astrology means what astrologer will do means if it is for the marriage making and all, then it is okay. But otherwise, we should not be devotees. Hare Krishna. Somebody else is also talking.
Yeah, somebody is speaking. Crosstalk is going on.
I think Gaurang Purushottam Prabhu's mic was open. Yeah. Yeah, Prabhuji. So many senior devotees say this, Prabhuji, that and it has been seen, Prabhuji, in experience also that means sometimes whatever the astrologer may forecast, but in devotees' life something else may happen because they are orchestrated and their lives will go according to the Lord's desire, like that. So
See,
yeah,
they are
that's
all
where.
there. See, it is kind of, see, something instead of, sometimes some part of it also comes true. It depends on the experience of the person who is predicting also. All those different factors are there.
Yeah.
But still, it is also coming from the Vedic literature only. It is not a mundane thing.
Yeah, of course.
Since it is part of Vedic
Science,
literatures, so we need to respect. It is not that we should completely depend upon it. If it is something very chronicle, very critical, then we should. That if that is obstructing our practice of bhakti, then if we think that okay, if I become better, I will practice properly. If one thinks like that, otherwise, if one want to tolerate and then go on, it's up to the individual choice. We cannot make general statement.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So, like,
Prabhuji, yeah, there are one or two more things, Prabhuji, from the last portion what you talked about. Like it is mentioned that Lord Ajita through the Sudarshan Chakra and not the Mohini Murti who killed means who cut the head of Rahuna. So, like, means it is not that Lord Ajita has taken the form of Mohini.
no, no, Lord Ajita only appeared as Mohini Murti. And as soon as the sun and moon reported, he assumed the form of Ajita and then invoked Sudarshan and cut off the necks. So it happened instantly. How much time Lord will take? It will not take much time. You can go through the couple of verses. Last time I showed the verse also. It is clearly mentioned. So in that way. Okay. We will move on.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I
Hare
have one
Krishna.
question. I'm in train, so there will be some background noise will be there. Actually, this
Prabhuji, can
last
you
time
speak little
also.
louder? Little louder.
Yes, Prabhuji, this Ketu has 100 brothers. So where these 100 brothers are means is there in some Ketu planet or they are something different?
Ketu planet. There were 100
They are
Ketus.
also
All 100
immortal.
Ketus were living in the Ketu planet. There is elder brother is Rahu. He is staying in the Rahu planet.
So they are all immortal. No.
All of them we don't know, but at least that one person who drank this nectar. See, immortal means not
Yeah.
immortal in the sense that they're eternally living. Their lifespan
Means
is
one
one
manvantara.
manvantara. One manvantara.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, now,
Hare
after drinking nectar, even if somebody hurts you, somebody bleeds you, somebody cuts your arm, they will again come back. The person will become intact. So, Amrita will work like that. Even though you are severely injured, you can come back to life. Your lifespan is one mantra and you will continue to live for that long. Otherwise, if some limb is cut, it is cut like that. That is the difference it makes. Now,
Okay.
Rahu Ketu are, in one sense, that's what I'm saying. Now, whole body was burned to ashes, only head is there. But still, you are surviving. When you join a new body, which is appropriately matching, and then it became normal. And he continued with the snake body and the human head. So that's how we can understand. And this Rahu and Ketus will continue to live for the end of this seventh Manvantara. Till then, these two planets are known as Rahu planet and Ketu planet. The planets are their homes now. They were given those respective places to live in. So in that way.
more thing I just want. And generally for astrology, they generally for marriage and everything they will take the help of astrology. But when we are come for the different thing, expect we are rejecting. No, you should not. We are devotee. You are not want to do astrology. So this is I also think this is not improper. Okay, when you require something, then you call okay. This part we are going to follow astrology. But for devotion, because I am devotee of Krishna, so I don't follow astrology. I want to worship Krishna. And there is another contrast where this Ramanujacharya telling his disciple ki better to die in the forest fire than to take the shelter of
Than to the take shelter of
demigod.
demigod. See, the context we have to understand.
Yeah.
Taking shelter of demigod as the treating the demigod as Bhagavan. Such kind of surrender is not at all appreciated in any Vaishnava culture. So in that way, I just mentioned if there is a severe problem which is not tolerable, if somebody looking for some solution, if this is the solution, then one can look for, like that I said. Not that for every now and then, for every small thing. No, we are not advertising karmakanda rituals for improving material prosperity and all. Only in critical situation. Yes, as you rightly said, every devotee also refers to astrology for marriage. Nowadays, it has become so popular. Previously, they were not looking so much into astrology. They just look into family background. Acha hai to they could settle the marriage. But nowadays, it has become a mandatory thing. Everyone is trying to match the patrika. So, because it has become like popularized, that is all details, but still, see, it depends. See, we have to act based on where we are. We cannot prematurely act. That is what I'm saying. I am not advising you should do it, but according to one's level, one may take it. If somebody is pure devotee, abhi jo hoga hoga, so no need to worry so much. All these things. So it's like that. Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Will
I agree with this. Yes.
okay, Prabhuji.
Hare
We'll
Krishna
move
Prabhuji,
on.
there are two more doubts from last portion. If you want to start with the class, I will ask at the end. Is it
You
okay?
quickly ask, otherwise, quickly. Already.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji, in 8 chapter 8.34 verse, no, in translation it is given that this is about the Dhanvantari, that he was very conversant with science of medicine, and as one of the demigods, he has permitted to take share in the sacrifice. Means Prabhuji, we considered Dhanvantari as the incarnation of the Lord. Means, so why he is termed as demigod here?
No. As one of the Devatas, just like the nectar is meant for Devatas. Though Lord Ajita was part of that, Lord Ajita is not after nectar. So because Dhanvantari also kind of extended his own contribution of bringing the nectar part from the bottom of the ocean till the top of the surface. So he was also offered nectar. Just like Lord Ajita does not want nectar, but Lord Ajita is also offered nectar. Well, the reason is, even though Lord Ajita is the Manvantara Avatara, but at this point of time, all the Devatas who are looking for the universal maintenance. Same way, Lord Ajita is also being part of the Devatas in order to maintain the universe. The nectar is given to the universal managers. So Lord Ajita is also part of the management. He was given nectar. And now Dhanvantari is also going to be part of the management. Yes, he is going to be the physician, the head physician, HOD of the medicine department. So he is also going to help for the universal management. So he will be offered nectar. So like that we have to treat. It is not that they are making him as a devata. The nectar is meant for the devatas who are managers, and Lord also joining in the same party. So he is also offered nectar. So like that we have to understand.
Okay, because I got confused. They wrote that as one of the demigods. So why they are treating him as one of the
No.
demigod like that? I got. And Prabhuji, in the 9th chapter, in the 9th chapter, 9.15, translation, it is after the nectar has been distributed, it is written that the demigods and demons then observed the fast, and after bathing they offered clarified butter and oblations into the fire and gave charity to the of cows to the brahmanas and members of the other orders of society, namely kshatriyas, vaishyas and shudras, who were rewarded as they deserved. So, like charity, generally Brahmanas accept charity and Kshatriyas give charity. They don't accept, no. But here it is written, Kshatriyas also they give charity. So, how to understand this?
No, the Srila Prabhupada writes like that, but in the sloka it is mentioned like that. Sloka only says that Brahmanas and others who are recipients of charity. So basically, see, the Kshatriyas don't take charity from other human beings, but Kshatriyas can take gifts offered by the Devatas. Devatas are on the higher platform. They can take from the Devatas. That is not a problem.
Okay. Okay.
But people at the same level, they should not take charity. That is the rule.
Okay. Okay. Thank
So
you.
like that we can see.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Sri Shuka Uvacha.
श्रीशुक उवाच
Iti Danava Daiteya.
इति दानवदैतेय
Navindannamrutam Rupa.
नाविन्दन्नमृतं नृप
Yukta Karmani Yattascha.
युक्ताः कर्मणि यत्ता च
Vasudeva Paranmuka.
वासुदेव परान्मुखः. Shukdev Goswami said, O king, the demons and daityas all engaged with full attention and effort in churning the ocean, but because they were not devotees of Vasudev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, they were not able to drink the nectar.
The demons and daityas, though engaged with full attention in churning the ocean, did not obtain the nectar because they were opposite to the Lord. The reason is why the daityas and danavas did not get the nectar, because they are always opposite to what Lord says. The Lord is established a particular universal management. So daityas came and they went against the rule established by Supreme Lord. They fought with Indra, they dethroned Indra, they sat on the throne of Indra, and they are establishing adharmic governance. Openly, they are like challenging the Lord's establishment. So that's why Lord did not allow them to bring the nectar. So like that we can think. Sadayitvam Rajan.
Sadayitvam continue, Mataji.
Payayitva Swakan Suran.
Payayitva svakan suran.
Pashyatam Sarva Bhutanam.
Pashyatam sarva bhutanam.
Yayau Garuda Vahanaha.
Yayo garuda vahanaha. O king, after the Supreme Personality of Godhead had brought to completion the affairs of churning the ocean and feeding the nectar to the demigods, who are his dear devotees, he left the presence of them all and was carried by Garuda to his own abode.
So last time we saw that. So sun and moon kind of sitting at the end. So after cutting the necks of Rahu Ketu, Lord offered the remaining nectar to the remaining Devatas and then it disappeared while everyone watched. Sapatnanam paramruddhim
Sapattanam param ruddhim
društva te ditinandana
drishtva te ditinandana
amrushyamana utpetur
amrishyamana utpetur
devan pratyudyatayuda.
Devan pratyutat yudha. Translation. Seeing the victory of the demigods, the demons became intolerant of their superior opulence. Thus they began to march towards the demigods with raised weapons.
Ah. Seeing the superior good fortune of their enemies, the demons, unable to tolerate it, attacked the Devatas with raised weapons. Here one point is mentioned. Sapatnanam param ruddhim drishtva diti nandana. The children of Diti and Danu, Daityas and Danavas, who are like the children of same father. We are Asuras, the Danavas, the children of Danu. We are Daitya, the children of Diti. But the Devatas are children of Aditi. Why they were given special privileges? The Lord came and helped them. So the Asuras could not tolerate the good fortune of Devatas, and they immediately took up their weapons and began to attack Devatas. Lord Ajita. Because when Sun and Moon identified these two are Asuras, Mohinimurti transformed himself into Ajita. Then that Ajita only finished the business and left. So, because it was Lord Ajita only was assisting them from the very beginning. So he is the one. Tata Suragana Sarve
तथा सुरगणा सर्वे
Sudaya Pita Idita
सुधया पीतयैतिता
Ati Samyu Yudhu Shatru
प्रतिसंयोयुधु शस्त्रैर्
Narayana Padashraya.
नारायणपदाश्रया. Thereafter, being enlivened because of drinking the nectar, the demigods who are always at the shelter of the lotus feet of Narayana use their weapons to counteract the demigods in fighting spirit.
Thereafter, the Devatas who were under the shelter of Narayana's feet and were strengthened by drinking the nectar counterattacked the demons with their weapons. When Asuras took up their weapons and going to attack the Devatas, and Devatas now they are confident. Previously they were not confident so much, but now they are confident because they drank nectar and Lord is there with them. For so long, Lord is accompanying with them. If there is some problem, Lord will come again. So they are too confident. And they took up their weapons and they began to protect themselves. Taitra Daiva Suro Nama
Tatra
Tatra
Daiva
Daivasuro Namam
Rana Paramadharuna
Rana Paramadarunaha
Rodasi Udanvato Rajas
Rodhasi Udanvato Rajams
Tumulo Romaharshanaha.
Tumulo Romaharshanaha. O king, a fierce battle on the beach of the ocean of milk ensued between the demigods and the demons. The fighting was so terrible that simply hearing about it would make the hair on one's body stand on end.
PC monitor, speaker, headphone. देखते क्या होता है. Both parties extremely angry with hatred for each other met on the battlefield and attacked each other with swords, arrows, and variety of other weapons. So now there is a discussion about what kind of weapons they were fighting with each other. All those details are mentioned. शङ्कातुर्या मृदङ्गानां
Shankhaturya Mridanganam
भेरी भ्रमरिणामहान्
Veridram Aranyam Mahan
अस्ति रथपत्नीनां
Hasti Ashwaratha Patninam Patinam
नदतां निःस्वनोऽभवत्
Nadatam Nishvano Abhavat. Translation: The sounds of conch shells, bugles, drums, bheris, and damas, kettle drums, are as well as the sounds made by the elephants, horses, soldiers who were both on chariot and on foot, were tumultuous.
Yeah. The sounds of the conches, horns, drums, berries, and damaris, as well as the sounds made by the elephants, horses, chariots, and soldiers, were all tumultuous. Because now war is began, so both the parties are making huge noise, and horses are riding, running, elephants are running, and all these camels are running, everything. So they all make a lot of noise. That is all coming tumultuously. Ratino rati bistatra
रथिनो रथिभिस्तत्र
पत्तिभिः सह पत्तया
पत्तिभिः सह पत्तया
हयाहयैरिभाश्चेबै
हयाहयैरिभाश्चेभये
समज्जन्ता संयुगे
समसज्जन्ता संयुगे.
उष्ट्रै केचित् उष्ट्रै केचित् इबै केचित्
उष्ट्रै केचित् इभै केचित्
अपरे युयुधुकरै
अपरे युयुधुकरै
केचित् घौरमुखैर्वृक्षैर्
केचित् गौरमुखैर्वृक्षैः
द्वीपिभिर्हरिभिर्बता
वीपिभिर्हरिभिर्भटा. On that battlefield, the charioteers fought with the opposing charioteers, the infantry soldiers with the opposing infantry, the soldiers on horseback with the opposing soldiers on horseback, and the soldiers on the backs of elephants with the enemy soldiers on elephants. In this way, the fighting took place between equals. Some soldiers fought on the backs of camels, some on the backs of elephants, some on the asses, some on white-faced and red-faced monkeys, some on tigers, and some on lions. In this way, they all engaged in fighting.
Yeah, equal parties are fighting with equal opponents. Horse, camel, tiger, lion, elephant, monkey, and chivalry. Chivalry means padadala. Foot soldiers. They were fighting with the other foot soldiers. Like that, they were fighting equal with equal capacity. Gridder kanaker bakeranye.
गृध्रैकङ्कैर्बकरन्नै
Tena bhashaiti mingalai.
शेनभासैति मिङ्गलै
शरभैर्महिषै खड्गैर्
शरभैर्महिषैः खड्गै
घोवृषैर्गवयारुणैः
ग्रोवुषै गवयारुणै
आभिराकुभिः केचित्
शिवाभिराखुभिः केचित्
कृकालाशैः सशशैर्नरैः
कृकालाशैर्नरैः
वस्त्रैरेके कृष्णशारैः
बस्तैरेके कृष्णसारै
हंसैरन्ये च सूकरैः
हंसैरन्यै च सूकरैः
अन्ये जलस्थलाकगैः
अन्ये जलस्थलाकलैः
सत्त्वैर्विकृतविग्रहैः
तत्त्वैः विकृतविग्रहैः
सेनयोरुभयोराजन्
सेनयोरुभयो राजन्
विविशुस्ते ग्रतो ग्रता
विविशुस्ते अग्रतोऽग्रताः. O king, some soldiers fought on the back of vultures, eagles, ducks, hawks, and bhasha birds. Some fought on the backs of timingalas, which can devour huge whales, some on the backs of sherabas, and some on buffalo, rhinoceros, cows, bulls, jungle cows, and arunas. Others fought on the back of jackals, rats, lizards, rabbits, human beings, goats, black deer, swans, and boars. In this way, mounted on animals of the water, land, and sky, including animals with deformed bodies, both armies faced each other and went forward.
Yeah. So the different set of animals that would walk on the land, that would fly in the air, that would swim in the water. All the animals are used for their fighting. So Jala, Stala, Khagai. So Jala is water animals, like the whales, timingalas are used. And Stala is all the, we have seen elephant, camel, all these animals. Khaga, birds, eagles, vultures also used in order to fight with each other. So even some people are using jackals, rats, lizards, rabbits, human beings, goats, black deer, swans, and boars, which are generally not used, but how means whatever they use it, something like that. Okay, the fight is very important now in that way. In this way, mounted on the animals of the water, land, and sky, including animals with deformed bodies, both armies faced each other and went forward. Bastai means on goats. Sheraba is an animal with 8 legs and the strength of an elephant and lion. Sharaba. It is the 8-legged animal with the strength that of elephant. Some elements. So now, as they were going for fighting, like Mahabharata Visina, all the Pandavas have their chariot with a flag. Arjuna's flag is Kapidwaja. So like that. So here the Dwajas are mentioned now. Chitradwaja Patay Rajan
Chitradwaja Patitrajan
Atapatre Sitamalay
Atapatre Sitamalai
Mahadanair Vajadanair
Mahadanir Vajradandir
Vajaner Arhachamare
Vrajanir Brahachamare
Vatodhutottaroshnishair
Vato Dutrotaro Usner
Archibir Varmabhushane
Archabir Varma Bhushane
Puradbhir Vishadai Shasrai
Suprab Suprabhira Vishad Vishade Shastre
Sutaram Surya Rashmibihi
Sutaram Surya Rashmabhi
Devadanava Viranam
Devadana Viranam
Dvajinyau Pandunandana
Davajino Pandunandana
Rejatur Veeramalabhir
Ray Turavira Malabhir
Yadasam Ivasagaro.
Yada Sam Iva Sagaro. Translation.
Yeah, please read, Mataji, you are muted.
Oh, Hare Krishna. Translation. O Krishna, descendant of Maharaja Pandu, the soldiers of both the demigods and demons were decorated by canopies, colorful flags, and umbrellas with handles made of valuable jewels and pearls. They were further decorated by fans made of peacock feathers and by other fans also. The soldiers, their upper and lower garments waving in the breeze, naturally looked very beautiful, and in the light of the glittering sunshine, their shields, ornaments, and sharp, clean weapons appeared dazzling. Thus the ranks of soldiers seemed like two oceans with bands of aquatics. Hare Krishna.
In the sense, Parikshit Maharaj, the same lineage, na? He can be called like that. Like Arjuna is called Bharata, descendant of Bharat Maharaj. So, no. The speaker is Sukadeva Goswami. He is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is addressing Sukadeva Goswami addressing Parikshit Maharaj as a Pandava, Pandu Nandana. O king, O descendant of Maharaj Pandu, the soldiers of both the Devatas and the demons were decorated with canopies, colorful flags, umbrellas having diamond handles, and fans made up of peacock feathers. Their garments and turbans waved in the breezes. In the sunshine, their shields, ornaments, and sharp, clean weapons appeared dazzling. The ranks of soldiers gathered in two lines seemed like two oceans with swarms of aquatics. All aquatics of one ocean are on the edge, and they said one more ocean, all aquatics are there, and they are about to dash with each other. So in that way, they are standing on one line, yahan se matak, huge line. So that's how they are getting ready to fight. Now fight will begin. Vairochano bali sanke
Vairochano bali sankhe
Sosuranam chamupatihi
Sosuranam chamupati
Yanam vihayasam nama
Yanam Vaihayasam Nama
Kamagam maya nirmitam
Kamagam Maya Nirmitam
Sarvasangramikopetam
Sarvasangramikopetam
Sarvascharyamayam Prabho
Sarvascharyamayam Prabho
Apratarkyam anirdeshyam
Apratarkyam Anirdesham
Drishyamanam adarshanam
Drishyamanam Adarshanam
Astitaitadvimanagyam
Astitadvimanagram
Sarvanikadipaivrutaha
Sarvanikadhipavrita
Halavyajana Chatragre
Balavyajana Chhatragre
Reje Chandraivodaye
Reje Chandra Ivodaye. For that battle, the most celebrated commander-in-chief, Maharaj Bali, son of Virochan, was seated on a wonderful airplane named Vaihayasa. O king, this beautifully decorated airplane had been manufactured by the demon Maya and was equipped with weapons for all types of combat. It was inconceivable and indescribable. Indeed, it was sometimes visible and sometimes not. Seated in this airplane, under the beautiful protective umbrella, and being fanned by the best of chamaras, Maharaj Bali, surrounded by his captains and commanders, appeared just like the moon rising in the evening, illuminating all directions.
So normally in the battle we see people are driven by chariots. Chariot people are like fast runners. Horses are there, they run at some speed, and elephant is slow, and chivalry are very slow. But Rati, because 3-4 horses are there, they can run fast. But यहाँ पे one step higher, Vimana, directly fighting from Vimana only. And that Vimana also, whenever he wants, it appears, whenever it disappears also, suddenly. That's the specialty is there. That is Bali Maharaj Vimana. It has a name also. Its name is, it is constructed by Mayadanava. Its name is Vahyayasa. Like Lord Rama had Pushpak Vimana, Ravana ke pasta. So like that. So from this Vimana only can fight. So you can throw arrow, when the other arrow is coming, you can disappear. So like that. Tasyasan sarvato yaner
तस्यासन् सर्वतो यानैर्
yotanam patayosura
यूथानां पतयोऽसुराः
namuchi shambaro bano
नमुचि शम्बरो बाणो
viprachittirayo mukha
विप्रचित्तिरयो मुखा
vimurda kalanabhota
द्विमूर्धा कालनाभोऽथ
prahetirheti ilvala
प्रहेतिर्हेतिरिल्वलः
शकुनेर्भूत संतापो
शकुनिर्भूतसन्तापो
वज्रदंष्ट्रो विरोचनः
वज्रदंष्ट्रो विरोचनः
हयग्रीवा शङ्कुशिरा शङ्कुशिरा
हयग्रीवः शङ्कुशिरः
कपिलो मेघदुन्दुभिः
कपिलो मेघदुन्दुभिः
तारकश्चक्रदृक् शुम्भो
तारकश्चक्रदृक्शुम्भो
निशुम्भो जम्ब उत्कला
निशुम्भो जम्ब उत्कलः
हरिष्टो अरिष्टनेमिश्च
अरिष्टोरिष्टनेमिश्च
मयश्च त्रिपुराधिपा
मयश्च त्रिपुराधिपः
अन्ये पौलोमकालेया
अन्ये पौलोमकालेया
निवतातकावचादया
निवातकवचादयः
अलब्धभागा सोमस्य
अलब्धभागः सोमस्य
केवलं क्लेशभागिनः
केवलं क्लेशभागिनः
सर्व एते रणमुखे
सर्व एते रणमुखे
बहुशो निर्जितात्मना
बहुशो निर्जितामरः
सिंहनादान् विमुच्यन्ता
सिंहनादान् विमुच्यन्ताम्
शङ्कान् दद्मुर्महारवान्
शङ्खान् दद्मुर्महारवान्
दृष्ट्वा सपत्नान् उत्तिष्ठान्
दृष्ट्वा सपत्नान् उत्सिक्तान्
फलभिर्कुपितो वृषम्
बलभीत कुपितो भृशम्. Surrounding Maharaj Bali on all sides were the commanders and captains of the demons, sitting on their respective chariots. Among them were the following demons: Namuchi, Shambar, Bana, Viprachitti, Ayomukha, Dvimurdha, Kalanabha, Praheti, Heti, Ilval, Shakuni, Bhuta Santap, Vajradamshtra, Virochan, Hayagriv, Shankushira, Kapila, Meghadundubi, Taraka, Chakradrik, Shumbha, Nishumbha, Jamba, Utkal, Arishta Nemi, Tripuradhipa Maya, the sons of the sons of Puloma, the Kaleyas and the Nivata Kavacha. All of these demons had been deprived of their share of the nectar and had shared merely in the labor of churning the ocean. Now they fought against the demigods, and to encourage their armies, they made a tumultuous sound like the roaring of lions and blew loudly on conch shells. Balabhit, Lord Indra, upon seeing this situation of his ferocious rivals, became extremely angry.
So in these verses, who are the prominent warriors on the side of Asuras? Their list is given. So Maharaj Bali was mentioned in the previous one. He was riding on a airplane. Vayayasa airplane mein he was running. So other important people are Namuchi, Shambara, Banasura, who will come in the 10th canto. Viprachitti also will come 9th canto. Ayomuka, Dvimurda, Kalanaba, Praheti, Heti, Ilvala, Vatapi Ilvala, the both brothers. Shekuni, Bhuta Santapa, Vajradamshra, Virochana. No, there could be another person who also has Virochana name. So that is possible. Hayagriva, Shankushira, Kapila, Megadundubi, Taraka, Chakradruk, Shumba, Nishumba. These two are brothers. They had a benediction that only we can kill each other. No one can kill us. So Tilottama came and killed both of them. Tilottama. All the Devatas were troubled by them. They went to Brahmaji. And Brahma said, please all of you give till size punya from each one of you. So everyone gave till size punya. All that punya come into the appeared as a lady. That lady is Tilottama. So she came and danced between these two. And both said, she is my wife, she is my wife. Then she said, अब दोनों में आप लड़ाई कर लो, कोई जो जीतेगा वो मेरा husband है. They killed each other. So like that. Mahabharata में Narada Muni tells to Pandavas. So if there is one wife and multiple men are there, they will fight for the wife. So you 5 Pandavas are there. This is what will happen. History says like this. So make a rule that 1 year one will stay with Draupadi. So there is no conflict. So like that. Shumba, Nishumba, Jamba, Utkala, Arishta, Arishtanemi, Tripuradhipa, and Maya, the son of Puloma, Kalayas, and Nivata Kavachas. Kalayas, Nivata Kavachas were also powerful people. Indra cannot kill them. When Arjuna goes to heaven to learn all the weaponry, Arjuna was told by Indra, my dear Indra, these people have immunity from Devatas. Devatas cannot kill them. But human being can kill them. Can you please kill them? Because they have taken most of our property. The heavenly part they have occupied. They are spoiling it. So Arjuna fought with them. Arjuna killed all of them and returned that heaven to Indra. And Indra was so happy with that. So like that. So they are there. So like this, so many people are there. So all these people are all on the side of the demons. They were all standing and they were very angry. हम भी मेहनत किया था, हमको नेक्टर नहीं मिला, क्या अन्याय है. तो आपको आप नेक्टर पिया क्या, हम देखते हैं कितना जिएंगे आप, हम मारेंगे आपको. We have lot of physical strength. So they are very angrily they want to fight back the Devatas. You people did cheating. You people came to us silently and said we'll make a truce and we'll churn together and we all share. They don't say about what they did. Dhanvantari brought the nectar. Asuras stole it away and they are going ran away and they want to drink themselves. That is not a problem. When Mohini Murthy, they only told Mohini Murthy, you do whatever you want. It is acceptable to us. And Mohini Murthy gave to Devatas. Now they are angry with the Devatas. This is the Asuric mentality. So looking that they are all very eager to fight Devatas, Indra is also getting ready. So now Indra's description is there. Previously, Bali Maharaj description and other Asuras description is there. Now Indra and other Devatas description will come.
Prabhuji, Hare
Ah,
Krishna.
yes,
Prabhuji,
Mataji.
this Tilottama is same as one Apsara is also named Tilottama. She is the same one.
Ah, same one. After killing this Shumba Nishumba, she went back and joined the Apsaras.
Okay. And
Ah.
this Shumba Nishumba, there are some other Shumba Nishumba also, Prabhuji, because in this the Durga Aarti and all that, it comes that Devi killed this Shumba Nishumba Rakshasas like that. So,
Can be there, na? Can be there. Why not? Abhi dekho, here also we have the names like what? Haigriva is there. There is Lord Haigriva also, Demon Haigriva also here. Kapila is also there.
okay.
So the names can be there, na? Names here. And just now Mataji was also asking about Aisa Yoga. Virochana is also there. Virochana, Bali Maharaj's father also Virochana, but here one more person has the same Virochana name also.
Achha, this
So
is
that
different Virochana.
that can be possible. Different people can have same name.
These Nivata Kavachas are the type of demons, na Prabhuji, or it's a person?
No,
I have
they
heard.
are. See, it could be like their mother could be having some nivata or something like that, and they have a special kavacha. Otherwise, they may be one family.
Okay. Okay. I
Like
thought
here
it is a
also
cat. Yeah.
in Mumbai also we have so many families, na. Some we say that they are from Gujarati Marwaris. So we say some what we can say Pathans. So like that. One category of asuras are nivata kavachas.
Yeah.
No. I'm giving an example. They are not asuras. We among the people, we one community is identified with a particular name. So it's like that. Among Mumbai people. ये local Marathi तो वारी बोलते वारकारी बोलते. So like that, different names are there.
Prabhuji, and
Aira. Yes,
what,
Matish.
what kind of a war it is, Prabhuji? Because any war like Kurukshetra war or other wars, we have seen the description of the war. But here, like they are mounting on anything like lizard and monkeys and asses or anything like. So, how it should be understood that because there is shortage of the war animals, or they are so eager that whatever they got, they just mounted and they started fighting, or how it.
Yes. Because they did not come to ocean for war. They came for churning and drinking the nectar. They are not well equipped. So जो है उसको use किया. So like
But
that.
it will be so difficult, Prabhujina, to means to ride a horse and maneuver him is a easy task because they are made in that way, those animals. But to
So
ride a
what can be
monkey,
done? अभी तो युद्ध तो करना पड़ेगा ना. They are feeling like we are the big injustice upon us. We are deprived of the good fortune of drinking nectar. How can we tolerate?
okay,
So they attacked immediately.
okay, thank you, sir.
So like that. Airavatam dikkarinam
Airavat
Aruda Shushubheswarat
Arudha Shushubhiswarat
Yata Swarat Prashravanam
Yatha Sravat Parashravanam
Udayadrim Aharpatihi.
Udhayadrim Aharpati. Translation: Sitting on Airavata, or an elephant who can go anywhere and who holds water and wine in reserve for showering, Lord Indra looked just like the sun rising from Udaigiri, where there are reservoirs of water.
Sitting on Airavata, an elephant which can go anywhere and which holds water and wine in reserve for showering. Lord Indra looked just like the sun rising over Udayagiri with its waterfalls. So previously Bali was looking like a moon. while flying in the airplane. He was looking like the moon. The airplane like the clouds, and Bali himself is brightly shining like a moon. But in the case of Indra, he was looking like sun on top of Udaygiri. Because the elephant is white. The white elephant is like the Udaygiri, and Bali, Indra is looking like sun, rising sun, something like that. And the speciality of this elephant is this elephant has got multiple trunks. It has 4 trunks. Around. So one trunk there is water. In one trunk there is a kind of liquor also. Because elephant को पिलाना पड़ता है, तभी वो काम करेगा. तस्यासन् सर्वतो देवा
Tasyasan sarvato
Continue.
sorry.
Continue.
Tasyasan sarvato deva
नानावाहा ध्वजायुधा
nana vaha dhvajayudha
लोकपाला सहगणे
lokapala sahaganair
वायुवग्निवरुणादयः
vayavagni varunadayah. Surrounding Lord Indra, king of heaven, were the demigods seated on various types of vehicles and decorated with flags and weapons. Present among them were Vayu, Agni, Varuna, and other rulers of various planets, along with their associates.
Surrounding Lord Indra were the Devatas seated on various types of vehicles and decorated with flags and weapons. Present among them were Vayu, Agni, Varuna, and other rulers of various planets, along with their associates. So some of the notable Devatas names are mentioned. In the case of Asuras, some 10-20 names are mentioned. In the case of Devatas, just 2-3 names are only mentioned: Vayu, Agni, Varuna. So, like that. No, see, they act according to the need of the hour. Even though one may have huge power, one will not display it always. At any given point of time, whatever is required, that much will they will do. For example, Arjuna, Mahabharata battle. He had Pashupatasura, Brahmastra. He could have used any time. Every day he would have used, but he never used. Doesn't mean that you have something you have to use always. You can only use when it is at most required. That is called self-control. But on the side of Asura, they don't do like that. They don't have so much self-control. They keep using whatever they have for any small thing also. But Devatas don't do that. They only use when it is required. Otherwise, they don't do it and unnecessarily use. No. तेन्यून्यम् अभिसंसृत्य
तेन्योन्यम् अभिसंसृत्य
क्षिपन्तो मर्मभिर्मिता
क्षिपन्तो मर्मभिर्मिथा
आह्वयन्तो विशन्तोऽग्रे
आहयन्तो विशन्तोऽग्रे
युयुधुर्द्वन्द्वयोधिनः
युयुधुर्द्वन्द्वयोधिना. The demigods and demons came before each other and reproached one another with words piercing to the heart. Then they drew near and began fighting face to face in pairs.
So now, till now, the preparation has been described. Now the war is beginning. The Devatas and demons came before each other and reproached one another with words piercing to the heart. Then they began fighting in single combat. Because both of them are standing on two lines. So whoever is in front of them, they began to fight. Now there will be a discussion about who is fighting with whom. Who are the fighters from both the parties. The list will continue for many verses. So we'll just read through translations. Shlokas are all there. For few verses, we'll read like this. O king, Maharaja Bali fought with Indra. Obviously, the leaders are fighting with each other. Indra fights with Bali Maharaj. Kartikeya was born with Taraka. Tarakasura was the formidable enemy of Kartikeya. Whether Kartikeya killed Tarakasura here only or somewhere else, we don't know. But Kartikeya was born to kill Tarakasura. Because Tarakasura only, suppose, he had a benediction. He performed Siva Tapasya, he had a benediction that I want to become immortal. No one is immortal in this world. You have to be killed. Ask for some way you can be killed. They said, I can only be killed by the child of Shiva and Sati. He thought that Sati died. There is no possibility of Shiva begetting child to Sati. So I will remain immortal. But same Sati came as Parvati Devi and then married Lord Shiva. They had a child that was Kartikeya. So Kartikeya will kill eventually Tarakasura. So like that. Varuna fought with Viheti. Mitra fought with Praheti. So set of people. Yamaraja fought with Kalanaba. Who is Kalanaba? We don't know, but one powerful Asura. Vishwakarma fought with Mayadanava. See, equal. Vishwakarma is the engineer of Devatas. Mayadanava is the engineer of Asuras. They are fighting with each other. Twashta fought with Sambara. Twashta is one of the 12 Adityas. His son is only Vishwarupa. Then when Vishwarupa was killed by Indra, he produced Vrutrashtra. It was Twashta. Sun god fought with Virochana. Then who? Aparajita fought with Namuchi. The two Ashwini Kumaras fought with Vrushaparva. So Vrushaparva is the father of Sharmishta. Vrushaparva is the father of Sharmishta. Sharmishta Devayani. Devayani, the daughter of Shukracharya. Vrushaparva is Shukracharya's disciple. So Devayani, Devayani and Sharmishta were like friends. Studied together, grown up together. तो दोनों के बीच में कुछ झगड़ा हुआ एक दिन उसकी वजह से तो Devayani became very moody. So father, who has only one daughter, he went and chastised left and right to the king. King, in order to pacify the Shukracharya Guru, said, my daughter made a mistake. Whatever your daughter says, my daughter will do it. King agreed. So Devayani said she should become my maid servant. So Sharmishta became maid servant. So later on, when Devayani married Yayati, Devayani said, my maid servant should come along with me. So while going, Shukracharya told Sharmishta that my daughter is marrying a Kshatriya. Though my daughter is a Brahmani, she is marrying Kshatriya. That is fine. You are a Kshatriya girl. He is a Kshatriya boy. There is a possibility of you two becoming attracted to each other and getting married. You should never ever come close to him. Though you are maid servant of my daughter, never come in the proximity of my son-in-law. Shukracharya put that condition. But still, Sharmishta, yes, ultimately she also has her own pride. Being a Kshatrani, how can she continue as a maid servant to somebody? Of course, they will serve Brahmanas. They don't feel bad that one in that way. But still, a youthful person does not feel to be like that, especially a princess. So she kind of convinced Yayati to get married to her. Marriage happened. Devayani does not know. Silently, they also begot children. While Devayani gave birth to 2 children, Sharmishta gave birth to 5 children. And Devayani came to know that Sharmishta married and also gave birth to 3 children. After 3 children were born, then Devayani became very angry with Yayati, went and informed his father. Her father, my dear father, you told both Sharmishta as well as Yayati, both of you should not come to each other, come close to each other. Still they came close to each other, got married and begot children also without my knowledge. What is this? Then Shukracharya became very angry and cursed. May you become old. Because you are useful, you want to marry anybody, you become old. Like that he cursed. So that's a big story. Lengthy content will come. But that, yeah. Then he said, no, you are cursing my daughter also. And he said, okay, you can exchange your old age with your son, one of your son. So none of the Devayanis agreed. Sharmishta's son also youth with the father's old age. But ultimately, both of them realized. Yayati realized, Devayani realized, Sharmishta, three of them realized, and they attained perfection. They went to liberation. Three of them attained liberation. So Aparajita fought with Namuchi, Ashwini Kumaras fought with Rishaparva, Sun God fought with 100 sons of Maharaj Bali. Bali Maharaj had 100 sons. सबके साथ अकेला लड़ रहे थे सूर्यदेव, headed by Bana. The head of these 100 sons is Banasura. Same Banasura, where Lord Krishna's grandson Aniruddha married to Usha. Usha is the Banasura's daughter. Moon god fought with Rahu because I think it is the moon only who identified Rahu. Hey, Asure, Murtpire. Both of them fighting. Vayu fought with Puloma. Shumba Nishumba fought with supremely powerful Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali also came to fight for the Devatas. So she fought with Shumba and Nishumba. You are telling, na? Somebody was saying, na? Kali fought with Shumba Nishumba and killed them. So maybe if these two are killed by Bhadrakali, there are other Shumba through Shumbas, Shumba and Nishumba, who are killed, killing them each other by because of Tilottama. So both can be possible. Same names, but two different set of people.
Hariksha,
We'll see.
Prabhuji, can you show the previous slide, please? This Bhadrakali is the goddesses, or it is some demon, some demigod, like what it's.
No, Bhadrakali is the expansion of Durga Devi.
Okay. Same.
The Grama Devata, like that we say.
Okay. Okay.
Like that.
Okay. And Prabhuji, this Rahu, now he doesn't have body, na? Like it's only head. So, like
No, he was joined with the snake body, na?
Yeah, but he doesn't have hand and all. No? Like means what I'm trying to understand is how is he fighting? Like?
See, wait. Normally will be snake body, but if required, he can assume any body. They have mystic potencies. It's not that they cannot assume. They can assume any form they want by employing the mystic potencies, but normally will be with snake body. It's like that. So he could have manifested legs and hands also so that he can fight. That. Then Lord Shiva fought with Jamba. Lord Shiva also taking part in the battle. Vibhavasu fought with Mahishasura. Mahishasura Mardini Durga Devi. He is also there. Ilvala fought along with his brother Vatapi. Fought with the sons of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma का पुत्रों के साथ Vatapi fought. Durumarsha fought with Cupid. Kamadeva fought with Cupid. The demon Utkala fought with Matruka Devatas. Matrika Devis, demigoddesses. Brospati fought with Shukracharya. Devataon ka guru, Asuron ka guru. Shaneshwara fought with Narakasura. Shani, Surya's son, he fought with Narakasura. Narakasura is there from there onwards. The Maruts fought with Nivata Kavachas. Didi ka santan. Maruts, they fought with Nivata Kavachas. Pasus fought with Kalakeya demons. 8 Vasus. They are fighting with Kalakiya demons. The Vishwadevas fought the Pauloma demons. There was one lady known as Paulomi. Daksha 60 daughters are there, no? Paulomi. Her sons are Paulomas. Maybe in that lineage, one lady name also Paulomi, she might have married to Indra. It's like a family name. हो सकता है. It is coming from the family lineage. वो family lineage से होगा तो same name आएगा. Kunti, it's like that. Kunti Bhoja dynasty. Rudras fought with Krodashva demons. The 11 Rudras and their children, their further creation, they all fought with Krodashva demons. So like this, the two parties are described. Who is fighting with whom? Equal battle. All of the Devatas and demons engaged in single combat on the field, came close to each other, attacked, and struck each other vigorously with sharp arrows, swords, and lances. So both of them came near and fighting with each other. First they fought with weapons. When the weapons are over, they fight with arms. Shoulder fight. It's like that. They severed one another's heads using weapons like bushandis, discs, clubs, spears, three-pointed spears, pikes, firebrands, barbed darts, hatchets, swords, lances, iron clubs, hammers, and javelins. These are different types of weapons. So different category of weapons are mentioned here. All these weapons are used in their battle. The elephants, horses, chariots, infantry soldiers, and various kinds of carriers, along with their riders, were slashed to pieces. The four kinds of armed force are there: no? Elephantry, horses, chariots, and infantry. Ashwadala, Gajadala, Padatidala, or Rathadala. All the four. Infantry is walking and fighting. Padatidala. Elephants is Gajadala. Horses are Ashwadala. Chariots are Rathadala. So these are the four category of armies, armed soldiers in the past. Now we have Navy, Air Force, and in army. Army is infantry. They'll walk and fight. And everyone was wearing arms, armors, and they began to fight and cut each other's body limbs, throats, hands, legs, etc. Those riding on the carriers, and the carriers were cut. Ishwasa means bow. So like that. So some of them are cutting the warriors, some of them are cutting the animals, they are carrying them also. So like that, they are killing each other. Because of being ground by feet on the combatants and wheels of the chariots, particles of dust from the battlefield flew violently into the sky and covered the sky and sun. But when the particles of dust became soaked with the drops of blood, they fell back to earth. So the description is so fine. When the elephants are running, horses are running, the chariots are running, the dust is rising. But when the blood is springing from the bodies, touched by that blood, the dust particles are settling down on the ground. So like that. That much blood is coming. The dust which had risen because of being thrown on the battlefield fell back onto the ground because of being soaked with drops of blood. Another version has Paripluta modifying the dust particles. It should be understood that the particles of blood floated up to the sun. So otherwise, the blood is going to the topmost point. Even the dust might have gone a very high, the blood particles also going all the way there, collecting the dust and coming back. Means fight is going so ghastly. In the course of battle, the field became strung with the severed heads of horses, their eyes still staring and their teeth still pressed against their lips in anger. Eyes are still open, but the head is fell down. If the teeth are biting, but still head is fell down like that. Helmets and earrings were scattered from these severed heads. Similarly, many arms with ornaments and clutching various weapons were strewn here and there, as were many thighs which resembled the trunks of elephants. So, entire area is filled with so many bodily limbs. That is how ghastly it is going on. Many headless trunks appeared on the battlefield with weapons in their arms. Those ghastly trunks, which could see with the eyes from the severe heads, attacked the enemy soldiers. See, the discussion is the body is there, the neck was cut, the head fell down. The person is seeing through the eyes from the head which is fell down. But the trunk is still holding the sword. With that, is still fighting. No, it is basically inertia. You are running forward with the weapon in hand, want to kill other person. In the meantime, your head fell down. But out of inertia, the body is still going forward and attacking the opposite person. So, this is how the ghastly battle is going on. I hope today it is enough. So, we'll stop here. Any questions from the devotees on there? Hare Krishna.
No, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji, no questions.
No
Thank you.
questions.
Hare Krishna, no.
Okay, okay. So war is going on very ghastly. We'll stop here. Few more slides are there, but I'm also not feeling well. So we'll stop here. So we'll continue next week, Saturday, with our class. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki, Jai.
Jai.
Ananta
Jai.
Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki, Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you. I could not, I thought you will